So today we're going to start with a simple rucksack carry. This is pretty much the basis of most carries. So once you get it down, it's a lot easier to learn new carries. We're just going to do a ruck tied in front, and this is a size 4. You could probably do it with a size 3, but when you're learning, you want to go ahead and have a little extra wrap to work with, just because it takes a little bit to get used to getting the wrap nice and tight. This is Alton. He's 11 months and 36 days today, and it is sleepy time, so that's why we're doing this now, because he's quiet. So the only thing that I would say about this is when you're first starting to learn this carry, or even other carries, the best thing to do is the baby jeans, or maybe like the hard pants that are kind of like jeans, are probably not the best. It's really hard to get a good seat, especially when you're first trying to learn to wrap. So you want to do something alternative like soft pants or leggings, or as we are right now, just a diaper. So we're going to go ahead and start with the middle of the wrap. Put it on his back, and if you'll notice, I'm leaning this way so that he kind of leans into my hip. And then I like to take this side of the wrap and just go ahead and throw it up over my shoulder. And as it's still leaning this way a little bit, I'm going to put all my weight on my right leg. I go ahead and lift him up and kind of tuck the wrap up under his butt. This is not a way to create a seat. What this does is when I scoot him around up to my back, it'll keep the wrap from moving too much. So what I'm going to do, you'll notice I have my hand on his arm. I'm going to go ahead and take this hand from this side. I know. Well, keeping my hand on his arm, and then put my hand on his butt. If you'll notice now, he's kind of in the crook of my arm. And then once he's there, I'll take this hand and grab his leg behind me and scoot him around, and then get him up nice and high. And then go ahead. I like to keep my hand on his butt like this, and go ahead and bring this over my shoulder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this top rail, get it nice and snug, put it under my chin, take this hand, do the same thing, put it on his butt, take this top rail on the other side, get it nice and snug, put it under my chin. And now he's kind of pinned down there with this top rail. You kind of still want to be aware of what he's doing, but you have a little more leeway to kind of work with the wrap. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull the bottom rail down, take my hand at his knees, and pull the wrap up under his butt. And you'll notice I'm kind of standing up a little bit and wiggle it up under there. And when you stand up, what that does is it kind of gets him down into the seat. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and I like to take my left side and put it between my legs. And my right side, you want to make sure that this outside rail comes up over your shoulder, because if you tie it off and then it's on your shoulder, sometimes if you lift your arm up, it's going to pop the seat out. So we just want to make sure that's up over our shoulder, keeping this top rail. I'm going to get it snug, and then we're going to get rail by rail, go ahead and just tighten it up so that it's one tight rail. And this, if you'll notice, this is all tied up here, but then as it goes down, fabric has a tendency, it likes to just return to its normal state. So if I were to take it down here and let go up here, I'm going to lose all that slack, comes right back into here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to tighten it back up again, is I want to pull down like this, keeping the tension in, and then I do this one side at a time. So I take this under my arm, go over his leg, and I'm going to keep pulling the same way under his leg, sits under his leg over here, go ahead and pull it up just a little bit, and then keeping the same tension, go ahead and put it between my legs. And now I'm going to do this other side. So I'm going to get it nice and snug, and I'm going to do the same thing. And we don't want to pull too hard, because then we're going to lose like our seat. We just want to keep the tension. So pull it, put it over his leg, under his leg, and then lift it up a little bit. And if you see from the back, when I do that, it kind of goes up under his butt. So now what we do, I like to take both sides, give it a little jump, not too much, because at this point it's pretty snug. And then just take it and double knot it in front. So then you can kind of adjust your shoulders and everything. I like to make sure when I'm done with the carry, I always take his legs and go like this, because you don't always necessarily have like a mirror to look at, and what that does, it makes sure that none of the wrap is on this part of his legs. So this is, are you okay? Oh, I know. This is a rucksack, tied in front. I'm just rearranging the shoulders with a size 4.